today. And today's video is going to be about how do you know when your partner loves you? Okay, so being in love, it's really like something that flew naturally. If you are in love with someone or the person is in love with you, you will find out and you will know. And most of the time, when the person is in love with you, they don't have to sit there and show it like the hard way if it slowly like come out. Okay, so sometimes it's not about like saying it, because sometimes we got confused about somebody telling you that the way they love you, how much they care about you, and then so we misunderstand the love. So today I'm here to tell you guys how, the signs to know when your partner is truly in love with you. All right, so this is how it goes. When your partner loves you, you will just find out, you will just know the things they will do, the sacrifices they will make for you, the understanding is just going to be there. When they love you, they make sure that, they find out how your day is going, how everything, even from a text or a call, however it comes, like you will know that they love you. They don't have to force it out. You don't have to force it out of them. So that's what the subject is going to be about today. So how do you know when your partner loves you? First of all, they will start asking you, how do you feel? They will start asking you, what do you think about this? What do you think about that, before making a decision? You understand? So sometimes it's not about saying it, it's about showing it. You understand? So they will show it more before they even say it to you. You understand? So that's how it works, and that's how it is. So and then sometimes the person might have a hard time showing it, because some people are like that. Okay, so let's be fair, because sometimes the person is a little bit more hands-on or more saying than hands-on to show it. But eventually you'll know, because like little signs here and there will tell you. So first of all, the way you'll know, it's by knowing, they want to know how your day going. How are you feeling? They know, like, are you sad? Are you okay? What do you want? The sacrifices. They just want to make sure that you are okay before they even okay themselves. So that's just how you know when somebody truly loves you. And then another thing, sometimes it's not like the person don't love you. Sometimes when you meet someone, because some people really just sit there trying to figure it out. Is it like, are we on the same page? Like, are you on the same page? Do you love me the same way that you love me? And most of the time I said, it's not about like, do you love me just like I love you? It's like, it's all about like being there for each other, like the understanding. So being there for each other, the understanding. And if the person having like a hard time showing it to you, the only thing you can do or say to them, it's like, find out the real person that you're dealing with. Because most of the time we jump into like a relationship, but we don't know who are we in a relationship with. So we just don't know stuff like that. So you have to get to know your partner. And then it's easy to get to know someone. The way to get to know a person is from the beginning, from the get-go, from the time you guys met with each other, having like little conversation here and there. And then sometimes it's like, you may not ask the question directly, because especially when you just start dating, because if you just start dating the person, you don't want to just start asking direct question, because you don't really know who the person is or how the person is going to take it. So that's why it's always good to just like, get to know the person. And then for me, if you go on a date the first time, okay, so now we starting from scratch. Okay, so if you go on a date from the first time, what you have to do is find out if the person is into you. Okay, is find out if the person is into you. And you said, okay, how do I find out if the person is into me? Easy, you'll know. They'll fix the chair for you. They'll talk to you. They want to get to know you. And if you feel as if like the first date the person is just like really trying to get to know you, fix the chair, making sure that you're okay, like, and throwing little jokes here and there, sometimes they corny too. So it's like, so that's how you find out on the first date. And in the second date, if they ask you out on the second date, okay, then you will know that they really into you. And then don't worry about the first date if it didn't go well. If the person really care about you and loves you, like, you will know. Like, they will just tell you. They'll make it obvious, you know? So that's why I always tell people, like, don't worry about like how the person feels, what the person says or anything. Sometimes it's all about like, because some people have like a hard time understanding, some people have a hard time understanding how to show things, or the way they showing it may not be the way you understand it. So you have to give the person the time to get to know the person and give the person the freedom to show you. You understand? Because me, just like they said, words are louder than, how do you say it again? Action louder. Yes, action louder than words. I got lost for a little bit. Okay. Yes, action louder than words. Some people can express their feelings through words, and it may not add up. You understand? And then some people can really just do the action, and they have no words to really put it together for you to understand it. So that's why, like, when you first getting to know somebody, you really just like get to know them, understand them, see what type of person they are, like hands-on or action or just saying things. Because the person may have the opportunity or may have the understanding to show you and can't tell you. And then some people may have the opportunity to, or understanding, or the skills to show you, but they can't really tell you. I think you guys understand, right? Yeah. So this is how it is. And I always said, the very first time, give the person a chance, give yourself a chance, because sometimes, and don't jump to like conclusion, and ask as many questions as you want or as you wish to, because sometimes some people like don't want to ask direct question that they want to ask, or they feel as if that they need to ask. Sometimes it's okay, because you're getting to know the person, and if the person is getting uncomfortable not answering your question, it's a problem. All right. So the person should be comfortable answering your question, letting you know what's going on, letting you know what time it is, and be open. And if you're not getting that, then I really don't know what to tell you, because I don't know you, you don't know me. So obviously it's, really understand each other. And to me, I feel as if like most relationship that don't survive, it's because the foundation wasn't there. The foundation was it wasn't built like in the foundation, like the foundation wasn't solid enough. You understand? So it's like start with a great foundation. And in a great foundation, it's all about understanding. A great foundation, it's about listening. A great foundation, it's about wanting to get to know you. A great foundation is like transparency, and most of the time we don't do, because if you are not transparent from the beginning, it's going to be a problem, because the person will find out who you are eventually, and then you don't want that. So that's why, like, most of the time, this is where the problem comes from in a relationship. Like, I would say like 80% of the relationship, most of the time, that's the problem. Why? Because we start from not being truthfully to each other. So to me, it's like that's the worst you can do to yourself and to your partner. Why? Because your partner deserves to know who you are, like the real you. Okay, like the real you. And then the minute you start with the real you, you start with the real you, you have nothing to worry about. You have nothing to be scared about. Like, is the person gonna find out this about me? Is the person is going to find out that about me? You understand? So it's like you should always start with a clean start and to go on. So it's, sometimes people pretend to be who they are. And then to me, if you are going to sit there pretending who you are in a relationship, that's the worst thing you could do to your partner and you, because eventually your partner is going to find out the real you. And when your partner find out the real you, this is when things goes like left or the wrong way, because it's not only about you. Being in a relationship, it's not only about you. Okay? So, and then if the person really loves you, no matter like who you are or what you say to them, they will be there for you. They will still love you. They will still cherish you, and everything is going to be okay. All right. So this is why, like, most of the time, like, when I was dating, okay, so it's like I always let the person know who I am. I don't have anything to hide. I'm not going to hide anything for you, because whatever happened in the dark will come to light. Okay, so I never really sit there and hide who I am. I am who I am, and whoever you are, somebody will love you. Somebody will love you. You just have to, like, don't pretend to be the person that you are not, because you're not gonna hold on to that person for so long. Love is beautiful. Love is like harmony. Love is just everything. Love is just what people want. So it's like, don't pretend to be who you are. Don't pretend to be, sorry, don't pretend to be like somebody that you are not. So it's always good to be like very open, and again, just like put it on the table. Be black and white, because if you love someone so much, or you want to have someone so much, you have to be very open, and you have to be very like transparency, because obviously I'm pretty sure that's the person you planning to spend the rest of your life with. Because if you interested in someone, I'm pretty sure you don't want it to be for like just a few years or a few months. You want it to be like forever, right? Because we all are like, all of us are looking for forever, which is beautiful and kind, and that's what everybody wants. And I don't blame anyone for looking for forever. It's normal to be looking for forever. So that's just what I would say for now. Is just be open, be transparency, and love the person for who they are, no matter what. And then sometimes you can work on each other too. So it's never like something perfect. It's never like this is what I want or that's what's gonna happen. It's just never something like that. So, and I always feel as if everybody got something they can work on to be better. And most of the time, it's like being in a relationship. It's like sometimes you have to not think of yourself only. Don't just think about you. Don't just think about you, because if you are just thinking about you, then obviously you should just be by yourself. Like, just be lonely, stay by yourself. Because it's not about you only. It's just not, like, most of the time. And another thing with like relationship too, it's like we always think of it as if it's my way or the highway. No. If you truly love someone, it's going to be my way, your way, and the highway. That's how it works. That's how it's supposed to be for everyone. That's how it's supposed to be for you. So let's not be in a relationship with ourselves, because it's not worth it. It's not healthy. And the way to do it is just start from the beginning. And if you want to know how the person really loves you, that's exactly how they going to put it. Like, it's my way, your way, or the highway. Like, all of us. It's just like a team. It's not like it's all about me. It's not like, because being a team, it's like, it's not only you. You have to be there for me. I have to be there for you. I know that you are going to make mistake, and you are human, because that's what we do. So we make mistake and we correct it. And if somebody cares enough, they will correct it for you. Trust me. They will correct it. They will listen. They will communicate. And then they will do what they have to do for you, for them. Okay? So this is why I always said there's not like really a boss in a relationship, because most of the time, like, I'm your boss. No, you're not. No, you're not. I'm my own boss. I'm not your boss neither. I don't want to be your boss. I'll be if I were to be in a relationship thinking that I'm the boss, then I don't need to be with that person. Something is wrong. Like, because I don't have the time to sit there saying that I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Like, no. Like, this is how you have to do it. No. I mean, many times when it comes to things like where you have to say, this is what I think, okay? This is what I think. If I were you, this is how I would do it. And this is what I feel as if that's good for us in a relationship. It's not like, this is what I want. This is what I want you to do. This is how it's supposed to be. No, you know? Many times we do that. And then once the person, it could be a male or female, once the person feel as if you are saying, this is what I want, this is what I need you to do, it's a problem. Because why? You are not their moms, their dad. You know, you are their partner. That's what you're supposed to be there for in their lives. To support them, to be there for them, to love them, to cherish them. You know? So this is what relationship is all about. And it is just something that's beautiful. And that's like so many times people are like, I don't believe in love. Okay. Yeah. Just listen to yourself one more time. You don't believe in love, but yet you love your mom, you love your dad, you love your cousins, you love your auntie, you love your nephew, your nephews, everything with the S's, okay? So, but again, you don't believe in love. So my question is, what type of love do you have for them? You know, if you don't believe in love, you don't believe in relationship, what type of love do you have for your children? What type of love do you have for your family? It's all love. It comes from the same route. Your heart, right? Your soul. So if you don't believe in love, if you're sitting there saying that I don't believe in love, to start knowing that, to love your partner, to start knowing that, how to treat your significant other, your boyfriend, your husband, your wives, then I don't know what to tell you. Your girlfriends, I don't know what to tell you. Because love is love. No matter what type of shape it comes from, you know? Like, no matter what type of shape it comes from, it is love. It is beautiful, you know? It's painful sometimes. So let's not sit there saying that it's not painful. It is sometimes. But was it supposed to be? No. It's not supposed to be painful. It's supposed to be beautiful. It's supposed to be tender. It's supposed to be like, you know, like everything great. Because at the end of the day, we go through things. We always want to have somebody we can go to and talk to who's not going to judge us, who's going to be there for us throughout the journey. Love is a journey, you know? And nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect, you know? Do I try to be? Yeah, sometimes. Why not? It's perfect. That's what it calls, perfect. It feels good. It feels great. But is there anything like that? Is there any such things? Let's be real. No. Maybe yes. But it's tough, you know? But it's all about willingness when it comes to relationship. Whoever you are with, whoever you are planning to be with, it's all about being there for each other. It's all about loving each other. It's all about accepting each other. It's all about working on each other, you know? So it's not about like, I am who I am. I'm not going to change for anyone. Then be by yourself. You know, let's be real. Be by yourself. If you're not going to care, if you're not going to make the sacrifices, if you're not going to be there the time you are supposed to be there, then you're not going to change, then be by yourself. Because I'm not sure why you would say there and say, I'm not going to change for anyone. I am who I am. Take it or leave it. Something is wrong. Because last time I looked, I was born in the 80s, right? And now we are in the 20s, right? So even the years keep changing. So do you think it's for the wrong reason? It's like, okay, today is Thursday. Okay? Tomorrow is Friday. Guess what happened? The days change. I've been making this video for the past 20 minutes. Wow. The time changed. The second changed. Everything changed. You know? So why aren't you changing? Have you tried it? So do you think it's going to be just great for the other person? Do you think it's going to be like just making the other person's life easier and yours aren't? No. It's for you. It's good for you. It's great for you. It's great for you. It's great for the other person that you are in a relationship with, you know? So when you, that's, to me, that's the wrong thing. That's really like the wrong thing to say when you said, I'm not going to change. I'm not changing for anyone. Take it or leave it. It's my way or the highway. Maybe you should think about changing. And it's okay. If you change, you don't like it, change back. You can do that. It's okay. Everything changed. The days changed. The month changed. The hours changed. The second changed. The minutes changed. The years changed. So it's okay to change. You know, it's okay to change. Even in the Bible, God says people change at any time, at any given time. You know, that's if you believe in the Bible. That's if you believe in God. I'm just throwing this out there because some people don't believe in God. Some people don't read the Bible. And it's okay. Whatever you believe in, the universe, whoever, it's fine. But except, to me, changing is just like amazing. It's amazing. It's a great thing. It's a great thing to change. It's really like a great, great thing to change because it makes your life easier and it makes your surroundings comfortable and happy. You know, and once you start changing a few things around, sometimes you may say, this is what I've known my whole life. It's okay. But to me, if it's what you've known your whole life and you are where you are, then it's time to change. You know, it's time to do something different. It's time to embrace life differently. So I would say, you know, love who you are, love your partner, love your family, love everyone, and then see what happens to you. I guarantee you, the universe will bring love to you. Yeah. You know, and it's okay to be at a place where you said, I'm not going to change. That's what I've known my whole life. I'm not doing anything about it. It's okay to say that, you know, but just try to change. Just try it. And if it doesn't work, change back. You can change at any given time. It's up to you. You are in control of your life. No one else is. People can tell you their opinions. They can tell you what they think. They can tell you what they want. And then you are still entitled to do whatever you want to do, you know? So you are the boss of yourself, okay? So, and I always said, if you are where you are, you changed in the past, it didn't work, it's okay, you know? It's just okay. Try again. Why? Because every day that you get up, you have another chance to leave. You have another chance to breathe. You have another chance to enjoy this beautiful life. You know, I know sometimes so many people are like, there's nothing beautiful about it. So many people's like, it's because you are in love. That's why you are speaking like that. No. If there's no love, you can create it. You can create it. It's there. It's here. It's based on your reaction, what you do, how you manage it, you know? So it's there. It's always there. If there's no love, create it. Make the environment. Make it comfortable. Make it beautiful. And if you don't get it back, keep doing it. If you don't get it back, then you need to start questioning it. Because sometimes I know people are like, well, I've done this, I've done that, and then it just never work out. It just never, it doesn't work. The person is not listening. It's not working. I understand. I understand all that. Okay? Been there, done that. And if you are in love, and if you are somebody who's looking for love, if you are somebody who cares, I'm pretty sure you've gone through it too. You understand? So it's okay. It's just fine. It's okay. Then start questioning yourself. Start questioning your partner. See what they want. Maybe you are what you want, that's not what they want. So that's why I mentioned the foundation is just really like serious to have. It's really important to have the foundation. And then from the foundation, it's getting to know the person, and then be straightforward with the person. Let them know who you are. Don't hide anything. If you're not ready to talk about something, don't lie about it. Just don't talk about it. It's okay to say it's not the right time to talk about it. It's okay to say, I don't think we are ready to talk about it. It's okay to say, I don't think the relationship is there yet. It's okay to say that. But it's okay to, but it's not okay not to work on it. It's not okay to lie. That's what's not okay. But you are entitled to say, I'm not ready. You are entitled to say, I don't think that's right. And then sometimes it's really like not what you say, it's really how you say it. Like I mentioned before, nobody feel as if like you are entitled to order them around, because you're not. You can give your opinion. You can tell them how you feel. You can let them know, like, if you don't like a certain treatment from what they did, but you're just not entitled to just say anything crazy or just order them around. Because if you do, they're gonna feel as if you are treating them like a child. And no grown person feels okay when somebody is treating them like a child. Nobody wants that. It's not a great spot to be in. So it's always great to let the person know what's going on, how you feel from the foundation, to have a great relationship. And I know the title is, how do you know when somebody's in love with you? Simple. The way they act, the way they treat you, the way they take care of you, the way they care for you, the way they listen to you, the way they communicate with you, the way they want to change things around, the way they talk about it, the way they're willing to understand you. Because if they're not doing that, obviously they don't care about it. They don't care about you. Sorry to say it. And when it comes to love, trust me. You know when you love somebody. And you know when somebody loves you, especially a guy. I'm not going to say especially a guy, even a woman too. Like, they know. Once they meet you, they know, this is my wife. This is my husband to be. They just know. It's natural. But again, sometimes they meet you, they might think that's their wives, or that's their husbands, or that's the boyfriends, or that's the girlfriends, but it goes the one way, which I understand, okay? But sometimes it's like, what is it that you do for them to feel like that? Because when they first seeing you, they are attractive to you. They just see like the outside. They just see someone beautiful. They just see probably the nice shape, of course, because some guys have a certain thing they are looking for, and some women, they have something that they are looking for, something specific. So sometimes they see you, they think, that's my person. That's the person I want to be with for the rest of my life, But again, throughout the relationship, something happened. It might happen from your side or their sides, and it's okay. But again, if somebody just meets you, they understand that's the person I want to spend the rest of my life with, and that didn't happen. So it's really something to go back to revisit, or to just sit there and talk about it. And I always said that talking about it is just like the best thing to do. It's like the greatest thing you could have done. Don't just run away from things because you feel as if it's not your way, the person don't understand you. It's not like, that's not what I want, that's not what I signed up for. Like, sit down and talk about it. Like, breathe, take a deep breath. It's okay. You can talk about it. You can really talk about it. And then by talking about it, it's by listening to each other and understand each other. Because most of the time we don't understand each other and we don't listen to each other. And that's the problem. Okay? So now, if you feel as if you don't like it, if you feel as if you don't want it, It is totally fine. Sit down and talk about it. And you don't have to be nasty about it. You don't have to go crazy about it. It's okay. Just sit down and talk about it. And most of the time when we get the truth from the person, oh my God, that's the worst. Because the truth hurts. And we don't want to hear it. So that's why so many times I tell people, like, try not having a yes person in your life. Because me personally, I don't like yes people. If you are around me, you're coming around me, you're saying yes, 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 it's a problem. It's a problem because now I don't know when I'm doing the right thing. I don't know when I'm doing the wrong thing. Now I'm on my own. I could be the smartest person in the world, but at the same time, certain things I am not going to see. I am not going to understand. I always want a second opinion. No matter what I do, no matter what I said, no matter what, like, what's going on in my life, to me, a second opinion, it's like the best thing that can happen to me because I've seen it. Of course, when I was younger, I never look at it like that. So, but now it's like, you know, a second opinion is always like the best thing, like, ever. So that's why it's always great to sit down with the person that you are with and figure out the relationship. What's best for you may not be best for them. What's best for them may not be best for you. And how are you going to find out? By sitting down and talk about it. And if somebody loves you, you will know. So my lesson for the day, stop fighting and start understanding each other. And sometimes the love is there. It's there. It's just me being, I'm this, I'm that. You have to listen to me. It doesn't work like that. Not anymore. Maybe in my mom's days, you know, my mom days, yes, it happened. That's how it works. But now, no. You sit down, I understand you, you understand me. You there for me, I'm there for you. You're making sacrifices. And sometimes if the person don't understand you, make them understand you. If the person is not listening, sit down and talk about it. And you will figure it out. Trust me. As long as there is love there, you will figure it out. You will understand it. And you guys are going to be fine. Okay? But if there's no love there, then that's when you really have to sit down with the person and say, you know what? I thought there was something there. And there's really nothing there. And if the person cares enough to work it out, they will tell you, well, I think that we can work it out. So now, come up with a plan. If it works out, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I go my way, you go your way. And it doesn't have to be nasty. And it's okay. It's okay. It didn't work for me. What I was looking for, you don't have it. What you were looking for, I don't have it. So at the end of the day, stop making your life miserable and love each other and be there for each other. Love is supposed to be beautiful, nice, understanding, not miserable. With that being said, thank you so much, guys. If you guys have any question, please question me. Feel free to ask any question that you want to ask. Feel free to. My email is actually in my YouTube link. So please email me if you don't feel like asking any like question in the open, because I know other people may see your question, you may not be comfortable. So, you know, it's a judgment-free zone and it's okay. So at the end of the day, we all are like working on ourselves and be there for our loved one. And you will know when somebody loves you. And the person will understand and know when you love them. Because it's beautiful. It's showing. It's sacrifices. It's being there for each other. Thank you so much, kings and queens. I'll see you guys in another video. Mwah.